Yeah, with all the COVID gloom and doom, Queensland's the shining light at the moment. Good stories out of the Sunshine State. Brisbane's Max Vaccination Centre is now opening up from today. Cairns is coming out of lockdown this afternoon. And the number of new cases, just four, all of them in hotel quarantine or in quarantine at home. And it's a good news story coming out of Queensland on the COVID front. In the CBD, hostel guests are also coming out of a 2-week quarantine. Adam Hegarty from 9 News has been covering this quarantine mass vaccination centre, which has been opening up, and he's outside this city backpacker hostel where they'll be getting some freedom shortly. Adam, how's it going with the backpackers? Why were they in lockdown?
Yeah. It feels like a lifetime ago that these backpackers were last in the news. It's a bit like that at the moment with the news cycle, just everything changes so quickly with COVID. But this was going back to the Alpha strain. So we had that scare where a backpacker was infected there. They didn't know the source. And like so many Queenslanders at the moment there, they've had to do 2 weeks in quarantine. So that backpackers became a pseudo hotel or quarantine hotel just to stop any spread. So they finally get out today triumphantly. And meanwhile, like you said there, this mass vaccination hub, we've seen that a lot in other states. New South Wales there, in Victoria. This is our first year in Queensland, and it's a good feeling when you sum it all up like you did off the top there, where people are feeling like they can start doing something tangible now and roll up their sleeves and get it done.
And how did it all go? Because the doors opened this morning and you do have to book. You can't just rock up.
Yeah, exactly. Didn't stop queues though, so obviously a pretty good sign that people were keen to get out there and get it done. So lines there from about 8 o'clock this morning. Obviously the doors open at 8:30 for those first bookings. It's completely booked out today, 1,500. Look, bit of a drop in the ocean, we should say. They're trying to get up to about 3,000 a day by the weekend. They're confident they'll do that. Around 50,000 people have registered, but the wait list is huge. Around 205,000 are on that wait list to get their Pfizer jab at the moment, so they're going to have to really ramp up those daily doses to cover that. But as always, supplies are a real big concern. So an issue here in Queensland is they brought forward the September supply with our outbreak, so federal government, Commonwealth sent some extra Pfizer doses earlier, so September's going to be pretty tough going to get it all done. But come October and beyond then is when we're going to get some more deliveries of Pfizer vaccines, and hopefully it continues in earnest and we get closer and closer to that 70 to 80% vaccination rate, because hopefully that's when we can start seeing life, return to a semblance of normal if we believe what's being talked about. But that obviously remains to be seen, fingers crossed.
Yeah, absolutely. And with the vaccination hub there too, what doses are they administering? Because it's open to everyone who's over 16. You do have to make that booking, and they'll be running it 7 days a week. So they're giving out Pfizer and AstraZeneca, I understand, but you can't get your second dose there.
Well, that's exactly right. So predominantly Pfizer at this stage, because that's what the recommendation is, obviously, from 16 and above, under 60. Obviously, Jeanette Young's been quoted quite extensively there, talking and pointing to that ATAGI advice, and obviously copped a bit of flack to that extent. But they are still trying to prioritise frontline workers as well. So, for instance, people who are only registering now, they've got a long wait. So they're getting this generic emailed response saying, right, you need to wait and anticipate that you're not going to get in, particularly for Pfizer, until October and probably beyond that. So there is a big backlog to get through. But you're right, Pfizer and AstraZeneca at this stage, but predominantly Pfizer, and hence why they're only taking about 1,500 bookings a day at this stage, because, as I say, supply is pretty low in that regard.
Well, as you say, it is a drop in the ocean, but if they can get up to 3,000 a day, that is a good first start. Good on you, Adam. We'll see your story on 9 News in Brisbane tonight.